Welcome everyone to my new price prediction video presentation for December on Optimism cryptocurrency, looking for discovering what does the language of the market tells us, especially that we started moving with this one, so I definitely need to touch some base on. At the same time, we are amongst the biggest gainers and it is up to the trending tab, so it is a cryptocurrency in a perfect situation to actually talk about, considering the attention people have on this one. At the same time, Optimism has not been here in the previous bull runs, so this is one thing to consider about. We have charts on CoinMarketCap around this one since 2022, around June time. Now we've been pumping early 2023 and we successfully went to the $3 mark, which is obviously just like 50% away from us at this time. But the numbers we would actually talk about for the upcoming movements and for the bull run that it is actually in place will be strongly in the double digits area. Before we get into the optimism topic, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have many other videos around many cryptocurrencies, including live trading. By the way, even now I have a BTC trade that is still running, $47,000, pure profit on it on Bybit. For those of you that would like to copy my trades, that you would like to be part of my trades, you can join my done for you trading, no prior fee, only commission from the profits made, where we trade for you through API trading permission and you pay the commission every 7 days. It's very simple and straightforward. I'm going to talk about this one at the end of the video, along the way with the one-on-one coaching presentation that I have. It is an educational program for those of you which are serious about this business and would like to get ready before the bull market starts. So what's happening with Optimism charts is something that I'm going to take care about it right now. We're looking at the one-day candlesticks, and we have been doing quite nicely after we had the early 2023 pump, which is exactly the large cloud at the top. It is basically a moment of high enthusiasm around a cryptocurrency that has been launched a couple of months ago, and they successfully put together a very good community in order to approach the markets. That's a necessary thing, even though the markets might not deliver great numbers. If you have the proper community, whenever the market is showing you a window of eligible movements in the right direction, then cryptocurrencies that have strong communities will accelerate. The ones that do not have strong communities and marketing behind them, and obviously they're not picked up by whales and market makers, they're not going to accelerate at all during those windows created by the markets. So what we're actually talking about is that this crypto is alive and it has the ability to dominate the space at the time it starts moving in a beautiful way, I would say. We've been retracing and following downwards with the crypto winter. It was actually the last movements, the last signals coming out of the bear market cycle, and completed with a very strong representation of a higher low accumulation zone. This higher low accumulation zone has been able to get back in our anchored volume weighted cloud, which is, having the upper line right there, median line over there, and the green line is right there. So simply said, we've been able to climb ourselves back into the game and build a massive trending line supporting the market structure, having the ability to climb above the golden pocket as well of this specific accumulation time. There's two differences that everyone needs to know. There's altcoins that are accumulating in a range that stays flat, and there's altcoins that are accumulating in a range that do not has the bottom flat. It has the bottom uptrending by creating higher lows, which are having a massive time difference between their touches. And this is essential, guys, to know about a cryptocurrency. What do I mean by massive time zone between their touches? Well, we've been touching here the first low between, June and July, and we've been managing to retouch another low on October, right? So there's actually about 4 months, 3 to 4 months in between till the moment you've been able to print the pattern and continue with the uptrending movement, which is extremely meaningful by having that difference of time and confirming the markets again in the right direction after a long period of time, comparable to a situation where you would have pumped and came back straight away, establishing a new low here, even though it could be a little bit higher than the previous one, would be uncomparable, less meaningful compared to the actual situation that we're dealing with. Now, the market pump was needing basically after the second bottom has been made to deal with the $1.8, $1.9 level, which was the heavy top of the environment level, decreasing back, retesting basically the resistance trending line of the environment, which has been surviving for 293 days. We've been retesting that, and that pattern at the time it came in, this was the perfect entry. I'm glad a lot of the people, especially out of my traders and students, had traded this specific one in 1.6. That was the entry we're actually discussing in our conversations along the way, that we have been printing some great numbers on our trades. So the market is just following the original and natural path of this, especially with yesterday's pump and today's movement. Optimism looks great. What about the future target as for December's prediction? Well, the 1.618 is always something to keep an eye on, especially right now. It has a mixture with a top line of the short volume weighted average price pattern, and this is a place where things can get a little bit volatile. At the same time, if we decide to retrace from there, especially have the $2.5 level, it's not an issue as long as you're not going to lose the zone, which is called the liquidity zone. After you push to 1.618, you retrace from there between 1.414 and 1.272 extensions. You're actually having a great liquidity zone to accumulate. This place is representing an accelerated higher low and has the ability, as soon as the 20 days moving average is supporting you with a 50 days, to break above the previous high, which would look like this, pushing towards the number 2, hitting the 2.8, 2.9 right there, and dealing with those numbers on the extension side. Meanwhile, the same level on the 2 round number, you also have the rectangle of liquidity for Optimism, which is not going to be an easy task to get out of it. It will need a proper structure created prior to that. We'll need to construct the accumulations and be able to create a pattern of a breakout that is going to be visible to the traders, to the masses, in order to jump on the markets and trade it along with the whales, along with the market makers. You know, it's quite easy to understand that the market makers do want you to see that the price action of a crypto is bullish, because they also need your volume to participate in the market that you are guys pushing. The only thing is that they don't want you to be having the best entries out there with the best margins, which is why they have the ability to sort of a way redirect the market by shifting the energy from a specific direction to the other at a time they enter the market with, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars in leverage. It is easy for them to move the space to the other side, especially for an altcoin like this. So they have the best entry, they have created basically the move, and then they're printing you as a continuation phase of the market logic of trading. They're printing you the pattern for you to buy long. You buy long, you make money, that's fine, but you're not having the same margin like they have. So this is a huge difference at the end of the day. That's pretty much all around Optimism. It has a great future, just like its name portrays it, and we're looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with this layer 2 cryptocurrency on the Ethereum side, a crypto helping around the scalability of the Ethereum in order to deal with their transactions and security. So it's all fine, folks. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, like it. If you want to find out more on the topic, make sure to subscribe and stick with us. What's happening with the BTC trade? Well, BTC is a little bit slow right now since it touched the $44 level, 44,000 of course, but we're still having a good time around, you know, $46,000 profit. Once again, folks, if you want to be part of my trades, no prior fee, only commission from the profits made. We have the explanation on our page. You can jump on a free call with me, as well the coaching program. Well, just like I said, this is only for serious people, only for people looking to intensively learn about this business, as well be part of a cycle which is probably going to be the last that could take cryptos to the highest levels that we could imagine, due to the fact that as soon as it's getting more and more regulated, the percentage and volatilities will decrease of this space quite aggressively. So before the last bull market starts, it's good to have the knowledge prepared and all the weapons ready to go. This is a private coaching with me where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade from A to Z, no matter on your level of your current education, whether you're a beginner or an advanced. We are taking it to the next level of your potential. So that's pretty much all, folks. Looking forward to it. Make sure to watch the video to understand how does it work and register now for more information. Have a good time.